Greetings, mortals, and welcome back to Octopath Traveler. That's what this is called.
So, when last we left off, we had just figured out how to get access to new classes. We had unlocked the Thief, and we had unlocked that other thing, Warrior. And now, we are going to be wandering around, looking for classes to unlock. So, I guess we're going to pop over to Atlaston, and from here we're going to transition up to try to unlock some of these classes. So, if we can get the Sorcerer class unlocked, that would be very useful. Because I'm not terribly interested in bringing him around all the time. But... interesting. Not too bad.
Out of my way.
It's time for you to die, my friend. Notice we can see anything you've got.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so...
It's my turn now.
I'm gonna go ahead and rest first,
Time for a break.
because we're gonna end up
Ah!
taking some advantage here. And let's see here. We can't do anything to break the other one's back, but I think that we should probably be able to end this here.
Let's do this. The winds of fortune are howling.
There we go. So as an example, if we got access to the merchant class, and I don't know where I would get access to that, but if I did get access to that class, I could get the half SP cost thing, which would be pretty OP. So we've been to that area there. So we're gonna go straight north from here, I think.
Let's do this.
And let's see here. The other class that would be really useful to be getting some stuff for is the Thingamabobber class.
What's yours? Mine.
Nox Root.
I am ready.
Sorry, I just woke up, so I'm a little out of it.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
So we'll do a little bit of AoE.
I will not be defeated.
Ah, Hunter. Unlocking Hunter would be pretty useful, because if I unlock the Hunter class, I can get the multi-hit range spell.
Bring your shade.
That would help quite a lot.
My turn. What's yours? Mine.
What? Darian, you damn noob.
It's my turn now.
You damn Yeah, I should have used a boost for that.
Got more than you
Guarantee it. And we got another Nox Root, nice. We're gonna save this. We're gonna keep going north. I'm popular today. Western Noble Court Flats. So there is in fact at least one of these things. Can I go this way? Yes, I can. So I can cut across here.
Open for business.
Looks like a
I'm
yes.
ready.
My turn now. Let's
Grooming.
do this.
Interesting. So you're gonna use rank 1 there.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
My turn now. May the sacred light shine forth.
I appreciate it. Really.
Not too bad.
Here I go.
Decent damage output. It's gonna be decent.
How's that?
Ophelia's level 20 now, which means that she has unlocked the ability to grab some of those people from before.
It's like this.
Our troop is in dire need of new players, but I need a pair of actors who have good chemistry and can play off one another. I've been waiting here for 2 aspiring actors to just show up. Sadly, this approach hasn't proven very successful. Interesting. Wait, we're already to Noble Court? That's right, I had business here. Okay. So that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that to be anywhere near that easy to get to. So we can now fast travel to here, and we can pop back into the Noble Court Flats without risk. So the question here is, how do I get to the shrine?
They are.
This is very weird.
I'll do my best.
Scabbity!
I am ready. The moonlight.
My turn. I see.
Let's do this.
I am ready. The moonlight.
I guess I should have done an. Oh, I should have done the AoE and done a full burn there. But, oh well.
I appreciate it. Really.
Burn you down and
What's
then
it
get
do?
to you. So we're not going to come close to killing this thing in this round, I don't think. What weapon is her most powerful weapon right now? I think it actually is the stick. Weirdly enough. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good damage. It's pretty hitting pretty hard, actually.
Damnation!
That damn old coot chasing me off like that. What do you want, huh? Get away from me. So, pop over here, get the wind amulet, pop over here.
They are.
Shrine of the Sage. I think this is actually the scholar class I was looking to get. So this will unlock. I think I'm gonna put this on Tressa, and Tressa's just gonna be a god. It's gonna be pretty damn nice. Pretty nice. Miss and
I'll do my
stab.
best.
Alternatively, I could give it to Ophelia. And then give her...
What's it do?
Certainly an option. Shit. That's fine.
The winds of fortune are howling. I am ready. The moonlight
And that's that.
I also have to figure out which character I want to have as my primary characters. Because Tress I've been keeping around because of her stuff. So yeah, this is the class that I thought it was. A voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Alaphan, the Scholar King. Unto thee, who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. So, very popular right now. So we can now set someone secondary to this. So I had her set as Thief secondary. I think I'm better off with her as a secondary scholar. Oops. Okay, so we need lightning bolts. We don't necessarily need analyze. So I need firestorm, blizzard. I'm gonna take lightning. I'll take blizzard, and we will take firestorm. Elemental augmentation, huh? What does that do? So this increases the elemental attack strength increased by 50. How many skill points do you have? She has 2,300 skill points saved up. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take you and make you nothing, because we need to give that to her. So she, either way, whether I have her in this class or not, she's going to be focused on this. So do I want to give her Firestorm as well? I don't remember what the next one. You know what? I might as well. Percipience. Okay, so hang tough. Prevents the party from being surprised by foes. That's nice. Don't need this, so we'll give elemental stuff. Very cool. So she will. Okay, perfect. So she's a scholar now, and both of them will now have the plus 50 from the thing. Do I want to equip evasive maneuvers? I think I do. So I'm just going to pop evasive maneuvers on. I'm going to pop out of here. And now... The problem with having her as a scholar is that it doesn't increase her thinger. But that's okay. We're going to... Doesn't increase the amount of gear she has access to, but it does dramatically increase some other stuff. So this elemental augmenter we're going to take from you because she has well and truly unlimited mana, basically. So there's another thing over here. I want to see what it is. So let's save the game. I don't know how long it's going to take before I start running into random encounters, or even if I will. I do run into random encounters eventually. It's just dramatically reduced. And I surprised my foe, which is nice.
Out of my way.
I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
I'll not be defeated.
Let's see how much damage the fireball does. Oh my god. Well, that's quite a lot of damage.
My turn. Fuck this!
I am ready.
I can always use Steel SP because it's going to do more damage than it costs.
Nighthode, bring your shade.
Well then,
Okay, I want to see how much damage like a rank 3 version of Firestorm does. Not too bad.
hope I grow more able.
So hopefully we find a better weapon for her. So what is this? The Hollow Throne. The Hollow Throne, huh? This is an actual dungeon, it looks like. Do I want... How much money do I have? 42 grand. I am presumably going to run into actual fights eventually. Antidote Stone. We'll see if I can survive a fight here.
They are.
It's not clear whether I will be able to or not.
I appreciate it. Really.
These are weak against Dagger. That's definitely a good sign.
My turn now.
I have a lot of people who can use daggers. Let's see. They are also weak against Spear.
I'll do my best.
That did 600 damage. Use Firestorm. These things seem to be, like, green.
I I am ready.
So if I hit this one here, we can use Thinger. To break it, to not break it because we missed. That's not optimal.
I'll do my best.
I am ready.
Alright, so we've got crapped out. What do I want to do here? This is not going to kill. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Peacock Strut. On
The Peacock
Ophelia.
Strut.
One of these is going to come out next turn, the other will not. Okay, that's no damage at all.
I am ready.
So this thing completely wasted its turn. Let's see. Okay. Use an HPP. We got the break. So now they're both broken again.
I'll do my best.
Don't want to do a blizzard. I feel like burning half my mana here is actually just sensible.
Let's do this. The winds of fortune are howling.
Okay.
Got more than you bargained for.
148 EXP. Which this also means that I now have a ton. Interesting. I'm gonna do it.
Now,
So there's a boss
down to
here.
business.
That is very interesting indeed.
You're too tough.
Oh, you're weak against daggers.
Here I go.
That certainly helps me a bit. You're not weak against spears. Can use Insight.
Eyes up here.
It's weak against daggers, which means that anytime it attacks Primrose,
Well then,
it's going to not apparently trigger a counterattack. We're gonna use Heal Wounds.
your wounds be healed. Here I go.
Not weak against that. Ugh.
My turn.
Do a Steel SP. So we burned you down.
I am ready.
Do we want to summon the Melancholy Youth? Yes, we do.
I'll do my best.
Should not have bothered summoning the Melancholy Youth, apparently. And I am going to use...
Let your wounds be healed.
I am ready.
Do I want...
The Peacock
I'm going to
Strut.
do Peacock Strut. And we are going to use
My turn.
something here. Firestorm. Oh my god. 4,000 damage per
Out of
hit.
my way.
Jeez. Let me go ahead and use armor corrosive, I think. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm gonna use this first.
My turn now.
I'm not going to be doing very much damage at all to this thing until... This is going to be a sort of slow burn, I think.
The winds of fortune are howling. Here I go.
So that's increasing his defense. You're weak against wind. That helps me considerably.
My turn. I appreciate it, really.
Well then,
Alright, I'm going to... So I want to summon Brian. I'm going to summon Brian. He might punch it. And he did. It's not weak against that. And it does have a pretty sizable number of stats that are boosted right now. I actually do not want to break it on this turn. I want to break it on the next turn. So since I don't want to break it this turn, I am going to use a Peacock Strut, I think. Do I want to do a Peacock Strut? Or do I want to do Lion Dance on myself? I think I'm going to do Lion Dance on myself, actually.
The lion dance.
Because she's going to have a really solid ability to deal damage next turn. Do I want to use a heal? Yes, yes, actually do.
let's do this.
So we're getting the break-in. He can use armor corrosive.
I am ready.
So did that work? I think it did. I think it removed his physical defense boost. I don't know how good her spear is. I'm gonna try it. Alright, so that's 1,200 damage. That's not too bad. Do I want to do this again? I think I do. So this thing now has reduced defense instead of increased. I'm gonna do another heal, get Ophelia, or not Ophelia, get Primrose pretty much capped out. Firestorm's coming out, doing a pretty good amount of damage. Not too shabby. Gonna go ahead and insight again. Question mark. Yes.
Eyes up here.
Eyes up here.
My turn
I
now.
approve. Alright, let's see here. Long Trade Tempest. I'm actually gonna rest.
Time for a break.
I don't need to do a 3-point. Very nice. So the overclock comes out, which, interestingly enough, resets the duration on the other ones, but does not do what they needed it to do.
I appreciate it.
There's no physical defense. I mean, there is physical defense boost coming out from it, but the physical defense boost is not going to put it up to increased defense, just neutralizes the penalty. You're weak against sticks. I thought you weren't weak against sticks. I thought he had a stick. His stick didn't...
I am ready.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so I should be using Abide if I'm going to be doing it on myself, because that will last 4 turns instead of 3.
I see.
I'm gonna put Armor Corrosive back on.
I am ready.
So it now has reduced physical attack, or physical defense. I have increased physical defense. That was a lot of misses. Just imagine how much damage I would be doing if I was actually hitting those attacks. Okay, do we want her to do a maxed out? She has her magic oomph reduced by this. I think I actually am not going to do that. I'm going to resummon Brian. I want to preserve her. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad I summoned Brian. Holy crap. Let's see. So 1100 damage coming out of that.
Out of my way.
Body armor. So I don't know what the body armor did. Oh, the body armor set it back up to full thinger.
Well then. Here I go.
There we go. Firestorm time.
I'm ready.
You've still got the boost going. So let's see here. I could do thousands. It's below half life. Do we want? I'm actually going to pump Therian. He seems to have pretty decent damage output,
Here I go.
so... I'm actually going to have her try to collect as well. Four grand. Nice.
Out of my way.
So...
Let's do this.
I'll do my best.
Alright, so she can use... what? She still has her pet. Throne of Blizzard.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
That's not too bad. Another 1600 damage coming out.
I am ready.
I'm gonna have her in sight.
Eyes up here.
It is weak against ice, that's good to know.
My turn now.
Let's see. So the fight is over halfway done. Using overclock again. This is amazing for me. As long as it just keeps spamming overclock, I'm in really good shape.
I'll do my best.
I am ready.
I shouldn't have done that actually.
Out of my
It had
way.
already gone that round. That was silly. Let's see. I
see.
should have used armor corrosive to break it.
I am ready.
That's fine though. Okay, so we have a few options here. I think I'm going to use Peacock Strut on Ophelia to get like the maximal Uber Smash off her. I guess the problem is that we're only reducing its physical defense, not its magic defense, but Blizzard still does so much damage that it's worth it to focus on that. Oh god. I thought that might happen eventually, and it did. So it did have a attack that basically just kind of gives my party. And unfortunately, if Therian was a little higher level, I'd actually have been able to survive that. As it is, we're going to, I think, finish the fight and then reload. Another 3,000 damage. And the Firestorm. Nice. That's enough. Okay. So the issue is the meteor. Not very much EXP. And let's see here. So it does look like that's just a thinger. Let's take a look at what the reward is. And the reward isn't bad, but it's not that amazing. So we are unfortunately going to have to reload because of the fact that we lost him. We could have, obviously, if we weren't doing the challenge, we could just teleport back to town. But that would be clearly cheating. So instead, we are going to pop out of here, I guess. That's not the right button. Let's see here. So this tells us a lot. So these things are going to be dungeons that have bosses at the end that are guarding some sort of treasure. So that's what that symbol means, I think. So we got the shrine here. Let's head to Flame's Grace. Do I actually... That's fine. so from here, you're gonna go this way, I guess. We did run into an encounter before finishing this area.
I am ready.
And we can do all the things with pretty much just her. This ute ain't too good, so...
My turn. Try this.
Oh. I should have done a peacock on Ophelia.
Well then,
Fireballs. That does 300
let's do
damage.
this.
So, I'm pretty sure Ophelia would have been able to instigate them if she had boosted it. Question is whether she should be boosting it to instigate or whether she wants to reduce the cost by ensuring that the regen stays. This place is reasonably large. Okay, so this is not a place that
Step right up.
we need to be. So that's a no-go.
I am ready.
Let's see. So that is actually weak against spears.
My
So I was not expecting that. Don't want to use a firestorm. Just for the hell of it, I think I will.
flames, burn this away.
I should have boosted that. That was
Here
silly.
we go.
Let's see. Do I actually want to? I'm just gonna share some SP with Ophelia.
I am ready.
My turn now.
So the frost bears are not weak against
We've got
fire,
more than
which is a
bargained
little weird.
for.
I should have boosted rest into her to just get her to full HP and SP. That's fine now. So we're popping to the North Swaky Trail. Swaky. Hey, who dis? There's so many creatures I've never seen before. I've been able to gather rare furs, claws, and tusks galore. This is useful. Wind attire. Do I need you? Plus 22 speed. It's so cheap, I'm gonna buy it. Always happy to have the cast in need. Always looking for a bargain. And let's see. We are on the North Sparky Trail, so I guess we need to go down and around to this direction. Maybe it wasn't. That might have actually been the right way. It's fine. So we're in Svaky.
Hello there.
Oh, you traveler, I'm on a journey of sorts. My name's Ashlyn. I've rumors that a monster tamer lives in this village. I want to learn more about the monster tamers, but I haven't a clue who to ask. In faith, I've been apprenticed long enough. It's high time I took the hunter's rights. But a man's not a true hunter unless he's bagged a giant boar. Truth be told, I don't see myself doing that anytime soon. Oh my god, should I allow this guy to cheat himself? Not gonna give I'm longing to visit my husband. He's working in Boulderfall, but the way that passes through dangerous woods and I daren't go alone. If only I could find a kind soul to escort me there. You know what I could probably do? I could probably lure this guy to, and then kill a giant boar with him, and then he'll be done. Right? Hypothetically? He'll have then killed a giant boar. Okay, so we're going to the west. There's a lot of people like hanging out in all these places. As a scholar of natural sciences, I venture into the field to study the habits of wild creatures. There are rare specimens of these pots. It's the most stimulating environment.
Step right up.
I am ready.
Okay, so we have... That was a lot of damage.
Don't play.
Well then.
Firestorm. Get wrecked.
I'm not made for such battles.
Just stack all of the magic damage onto her. It's all good. This is like doing the Black Mage Yuta strats again. So from here, we're going just left, north. Okay, so we're heading up to Victor's Hollow. And this is a level 21 area. There is a thing here. We just need to get to it. Oh, this is so close. The Shrine of the Huntress is right here. This is amazing. There's also an item here. Interesting. It's unusual. Okay. A voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Dreifendi, the Huntress. Unto thee, who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. So we've unlocked Hunter as a secondary job. So Victor's Hollow is a place that we can go to. Okay, we're gonna ignore that extra thing over there because I think I can get here. We got in. Very nice. So we now have another location that we've unlocked. So this is yet another place that we can pick up loot. I'm presuming that some of these things will eventually have gear. So what is my plan here? So we got the Shrine of the Huntress. Got this Shrine of the Stage. How do I get to Still Snow? I think to get to Still Snow, I actually have to go this way. Which is kind of weird. Let's try heading in the general direction of Still Snow. And hopefully we'll be able to get a thing from that. I really want to unlock Should have gone in there, actually. If I'd gone in there, then I would have been. That's interesting.
My turn.
Get one of these Kate sets again. You are definitely weak against fire, right?
Don't play.
Yes. Okay, so she cannot cast spells anymore. She can still summon the Aspiring Hunter.
Well then,
His name was Brian. So we got the break. We got a couple hits on the Kate Sith.
what to do?
You know what we're gonna do? Trick Huntress. It's a pretty good amount of damage, actually. Nice. Including the poison.
Let's do this.
And that's interesting. Done.
Time to close up shop.
So only 50 EXP from that. So Western Still Snow Wilds. And there is another thing here. And this is a very just wide open area. So we got to the Shrine of the Flamebearer. And presumably a voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Aelfric, Flamebringer. Unto thee, who dost boldly venture into this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. You unlocked Cleric as a secondary job. Okay, so you, I guess, are going to become a Cleric as your secondary. Does that make sense? I think it does. I think that she makes a better thinger. Anything else? Let's take a look here. 1200. So, luminescence. No more. I don't think I'm going to give her any of those quite yet. I'll give her stuff like that soon, but not quite yet. The other thing is that I didn't give her the thing that boosts collect, now that I think about it. It's okay though. I'm actually going to go in here. The Tomb of the Imperator. Because as soon as I go in here, I think that resets the thinger. I'm definitely not fighting in there, because that would be crazy. That'd be total madness. But should have saved. Should have saved, but didn't need to. We're all set. So we made it to Still Snow. That's right, I had business here. Let's save it for another day. Okay. we're gonna finish up our work on the west side first.
Good day.
Someday I'm gonna leave the village and become a singer. That's my greatest dream. But I can't go anywhere until my family pays off my debts. My father, as well, with him being the way he is, I simply can't abandon my family to pursue my own dreams. Ooh. Do I want to buy this crescent dagger? Yes. I'm gonna buy all of her stuff and see if that... Thank you! Always looking for a bargain.
Good day.
Okay, so apparently buying her stuff did not resolve her problem. He has 270 physical attack. Not too bad. Was that elemental attack? That's evasion. Portable pot. I guess you found me. What do you say? Got some good stuff here. Always looking for a bargain. So we have indeed met again. Do you remember me, Sir Miles of Knights Ardent? I've been continuing in my hopes of discovering the truth about my father. I'm to keep this town safe. Protecting the people is an important duty of the Knights Ardent. I'd hardly been given my first appointment before I fell afoul of badness. I had to fight them off. I thought I was quite good with a sword, but... And the taste of real battle is quite different from mere training, I discovered. This will not do. I'm far too unpracticed in true battle to protect anyone like this. Please, will you aid me in my training? Yeah, I can do that. That's easy enough. I just need to get the right character up. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, Bishop's hat. Always looking for a bargain. So we can give her the Bishop's hat. Look at that. 56 more elemental attack. Yes. It continues to escalate. This is exciting. This is exciting. I'm looking forward to going and fighting that boss again. I think I'm gonna crush it.
Hello?
Yeah. I'm an inventor by trade. Right now I'm working on a portable heat source that could easily carry from place to place, but I need more materials to work with if I'm to make a functional prototype. I haven't even made it so far yet. Coal, flax, and a handy metal container. If I only had these three things, I'm sure I could get it working. Okay. Oh, you can't. Oh, you're the cat tavern keeper. That's good. Oh, okay. Hello, children. Adequate flax. Satisfactory coal. Nailed it. Strange thing to buy, is it though? Is it very strange? Ooh, Jaguar Lance. That's 112 physical attack power. All the stuff is quest items I'm just picking up automatically. Spiked armor, spiked shield. I'm not going to pick any of those up yet. I might need to pick those up eventually, but for now I'm going to leave those be.
Oh.
Interesting. This boosts physical attack but it reduces fire and dark damage dealt. So it's that's kind of interesting because if you are multi-classed, you can still do good magic damage with it. But if you're not multi-classed, you can't do any decent magic damage. Oh, you've got just what I was looking for. Please, by any chance, would you be willing to part with these things? Yes, indeed. Thank you. Now I can finally make my prototype. With a sturdy metal container like this, and with proper venting, I should be able to use the coal and flax inside and ignite it with, yes, this should work. And there, I put the whole thing in a good woven sack, and it's done. Ooh, it's so toasty, I feel warm to my core. With a snowy land like this, keeping yourself warm is absolutely paramount. Look at the roofs of the buildings, for example. You see how the snow piles up? Well, one must knock the snow off regularly, or the weight becomes too much for them. But how do you keep yourself warm when you're knocking snow from your roof? You can't have a stove in your pocket, and good luck starting a fire in the snow. But if you have one of these, you can warm yourself even when you're clearing snow. Tucking one of these into a jacket would even keep children warm when they're out playing in the winter snows. And if you're feeling so comfortable in the warmth that you happen to fall asleep, there's no worry about things burning out of control. With my invention, people can feel warm and safe and comfortable. Thank you so much for the contribution and making my dream a reality. I've decided on a name for my latest invention. You tuck one in your jacket, you slip in your hands in near to it, they'll feel warm in no time. So I call them handy warmers. Simple but telling, don't you think? Now I'm going to perfect their design and make a handy warmers even more convenient. I'd be happy if my handy warmers gave everyone in this chilly land a little hand up. Let's see. Oh my god, that's 200 HP. That's enough HP that it would have allowed what's his name to survive that out.
Good day.
So save the game. The Two of the Imperator. So do I want to go down to Stone Guard? Explore there. Saints Bridge to deal with as well. From Stone Guard, there's this place that leads to another thinger. I'm gonna actually pop over to Stone Guard. And did I think I already got all the stuff from here that I'm gonna be able to easily get. So we're gonna go to North Stone Guard Pass. And from here, we're going to pop up to the north and see what we can do here. At some point I should unequip the thing that reduces my encounter rate. But I'm not sure I'm quite there yet. So this is the Moonstruck Coast. Do we have a thing? Yes, we do. So there's another class unlocking gizmo here. So we can save the game, and we can grab that chest quick. I think I should be able to handle the fights here. Particulate stone, not too shabby. We got pirates! They do not have a lot of vulnerabilities. Dagger is not one of their vulnerabilities.
What to do?
I'm ready.
My turn now.
Do you want a firestorm? I'm gonna use a fireball.
Burns
They are weak against fire. Perfect.
I will not be defeated.
I'm going to use a rank 3 Firestorm. Farewell.
The flame guides us true.
Indeed. Indeed it does. So is this going to allow me to unlock Dancer, maybe? So this is Shrine of the Trader. Interesting. And we got another Grand left behind by an unfortunate soul. Not too bad. A voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Bifilgan, the trader. Unto thee, who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. Very nice. So wait, unlock Merchant as a secondary job. Merchant has some pretty useful stuff attached to it as well. Let's go ahead and set Therion's secondary as Merchant. That'll give him 4 separate weapons available to him. And we can give him an arcane bow, which gives him a little bit of boost there. Oh yeah, rest. So sidestep's pretty useful as well. Okay, I can actually put Grows on Trees on him, which allows her to change up her equipment. She'll put on Persistence for now. Excuse me. So, we got Trader unlocked. And now we can save the game. And go north. So getting access to Trader means that I do have access to rest on every party member, because it only costs 30 to get the first skill. So, I do not see on this area a thinger. The greedy noble bastard Drevin took half my damn profit, he did. Sure, he might help us keep us safe from the soldiers' nooses, but I didn't say anything. So, presumably, Primrose has a place that we can get access to near here. Dragon's Fest, look at that. That is crazy OP. Very nice. Starlight Hat. It's pretty solid, but it doesn't have any attack boosts on it, so I'm not going to worry about it. Forbidden Bow. Equip increases the chance of encountering enemies. I like it. I like it a lot. It's you, my fast-founded companion. It is I, the great adventurer Le Mans. Surely you've not forgotten me. I was well on my way to uncovering a new continent when I came across a most perilous plight. I got homesick. All too often the The greatest adventurers bring with them the greatest sorrows. I very much want to discover new worlds, and yet I simply cannot motivate myself to leave home. If only someone could give me a gentle nudge, I need to step forward into the great unknown. Interesting. So this is the Manor District. Stone rumored to sharpen even the dullest tool in the shed. Let's go ahead and buy this. Thanks for your custom. Always looking for a bargain. Interesting. I wonder what that whetstone is used for. That was a very expensive pickup.
Oh dear.
This is right, fearsome beast lurking in the sea near here. If you dare set foot in a boat, it'll come right for you, which means fishing's out of the question. Everything straight from this morning's haul. You have my word. Always looking for a bargain. So we're spending a lot on these quest items right now. Hopefully they'll pay off eventually. Ooh, nice. Herb of Clamor. When you're a nobleman like me, you can buy any time you wish. What is that? I'm sure a commoner wouldn't understand, but it takes quite a deal of money to maintain the lifestyle one expects of a noble. And at times, one may even lower themselves to the level of common villains, but that's not anything you would need to know about either, obviously. Of course not, because I am just too... Oh! So, this is plus 50 physical and elemental defense, which is pretty nice. This Soul Hatchet has 147 elemental attack attached to it. This has 300. And it poisons the target occasionally. And that costs how much? It was only like 40 grand, right? No, 60 grand. Okay. So this is gonna be nice when I get it. And I think I am gonna get that first. I think that's going to be the first item I get, just because it makes the most sense. Because it gives me access to multiple elements. Let's see here. Inspiring Plum Basket. So, I can also check what stuff I have available to sell right now, because I probably have access to quite a lot of stuff that's worth a decent bit of money. And maybe I'll have enough to pick up something interesting. If I could get that staff, then I could basically just have any of my spellcasters just hard carry me through pretty much anything. Doesn't look like that's gonna be the case, though. This stuff is all not going to be worth very much. It's interesting, actually, because I'm used to, like, consumables being worth a heck of a lot more money than they are in this game. Let's see here. So, have we fully explored this place? Gotten all this stuff done? Is there a boat somewhere that I can get on to take out a boss? Some years ago, our ship went down in bad spot of weather. Most of the crew washed up eventually, but we never saw the captain again. The rest of the crew gave up a long time ago and everyone went their separate ways in the end. But I haven't stopped believing the captain's still alive there somewhere. Great man he was. You'd know him anywhere by his long beard. Should you ever see such a man in your travels, I'll be pleased if you could bring him here to me. So I need to find a dude with a beard. Oh, I had a name for myself once. I was a mercenary who brought down the whole company all on his own. Cleaver. So I don't see a way to just pop into a boat. The Dragon's Vest is the thing that would cost 40 grand. Alright, so I think we are pretty set for this section. So I think we're going to pop over to Sunshade and start going down this way. I think the Northern Wellspring Sands probably is going to have some shinies that I can utilize. So let's find out. And do I want to transition out of having finger equipped? Not yet. East first. Then, you know what? I actually am gonna change out that skill. She does not have an alternate. That's fine. Take this off and get Evil Ward in its place. So this is level 31. I stand corrected. We are going to immediately put that back on. It's possible that it won't activate immediately, because the time that it takes to get to the next encounter might be determined when you zone in. But it looks like we're fine. So we got to the Shrine of the Lady of Grace. This is presumably the dancer one. And it is. The voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Siltgate, Lady of Grace. Unto thee, who dost boldly venture into this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. Very nice. So we've unlocked Dancer. And now, how far would we have to go? Still can't believe it. How in the god's name does he command the Great Serpent to do his bidding? Who am I talking about? Trust me, you're better off not knowing. Can't get another person involved. You don't understand how dangerous that man and his beast are. Okay. I can save here. So I can actually just pop into this town if I make it. And I did. I made it all the way to Wellspring, so not too shabby. Cap. That's not bad. It's pretty cheap for plus 100.
Hi-ho!
Hi-ho. One of our scouts has reported seeing a huge serpent lately in the quicksand caves, but no one believed the poor lad. He went off to the caves again on his own, claiming he'd prove us all wrong. Of course, if they were really such a terrible beast, we'd need to take care of it. We can't leave such a beast unchecked.
Hail.
I've traveled all the way from Stillsnow in the far north in search of sweet delicacies to delight my tongue. I thought perhaps the dates they sell in this region would be a good addition to my kitchen. I'd heard they impart delightful sweetness on any meal, but the dates I've tasted here, they have an undeniable aftertaste that quite ruins the effect. Somewhere in this wide world there must be a perfect sweetener capable of pleasing the tongue without such flaws. Beetroot? Really? Okay. Apparently beetroot is the perfect sweetener. Oh, something new to try? I'll be happy to try that. Thank you. This does indeed have promise. It's a pure, clean sweetness indeed. But why? It looks like nothing more than a perfectly common beet. What's that? You say this beet is from my homeland? It's still snow. Aha, that's it. It must be the cold that causes the beets to develop more sugars as they grow. With this kind of sugar content, I think I could simply squeeze the roots to extract a sweet juice. Haha, sometimes you travel the whole world only to find the thing you sought was lying right outside your door the whole time. What kind of gourmand am I, overlooking the perfect sweet right before me? Clearly there's still much for me to learn. I'm tempted to start my journey anew, but this time my eyes properly open to the natural bounty surrounding me. Thank you for giving me a taste of a whole new world. Gourmand's Charm. What the heck does that do? Slightly reduces wind and ice damage taken. This is most troubling indeed. Oh, I know your face. You're the same passerby who helped me before in Sunshade. My name's Rhea. You saved me from the villain, you'll recall. My troubles have continued unabated since then. I'm afraid I've snuck into my room at the inn and stole something of great value from me. Among my belongings, it had a certain letter, you see, but without that letter... No, it doesn't even bear thinking. Ooh, greatly reduces fire damage taken. Like that. Alright, so if we do see somebody who has that letter, we will just steal it back from them, I guess. I'm happy to steal it back. Heavy blade.
No.
This is where the Watchmen congregate. If you've no business here, I thank you to move it along. I have business everywhere, so that's Jaguar Lance. Primeval Robe. That is not bad. But it doesn't increase attack power, it just increases SP. You know how lucky you are, friend? I happen to have a rare item that was sold to me. You'd be a fool if you were not to take it. Let's see. Alright, well. 8%? Can I... I might need to challenge that guy to a duel. Let's see what kind of stuff they have here now. So, not too shabby. There we go. And I am going to change my party around. I'm going to pull out Ulbrich. You have a soul hatchet, huh? I already have a soul hatchet, so... You know what? I'm actually lazy. Do I want to try it anyway? Yeah, let's try it anyway. So first we are going to try to just beat that guy up. Take his lunch money. Let's see. Okay, so wind attire is not going to be as good for our purposes, I don't think. So equip the tower shield, equip the flying helm. Beastly and mighty. So I think we're set now. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to successfully beat this guy up. It'll really just depend on how strong he is. A battle fight at square times. I don't appreciate that look you're giving me.
It's a good day for battle. How about you?
Okay, I imagine this guy's gonna be pretty easy to beat. Yep, that's...
How about you?
And he is weak against the spear, so
No.
we need to upgrade our weapon later.
How about you? The battle is true. I am playing out of my way.
Bye.
The thrill of the fight.
I'm tempted to have Ulbrich just, like, run around beating everyone up. A fine fight that was, yeah, my thanks. Yeah. Interesting. So if I just challenge random people to duels... They don't seem to mind, which is kind of funny. So I did not, in fact, have the... Oh, shit. Okay, so there's a cave there. That's presumably where I need to go to finish that quest. We're not doing that yet. Are you back up now so that I can... I have an 8% chance to steal. So how many of the jobs have I unlocked? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I only have 2 more jobs left to unlock, it looks like. Okay, Ulbrich is going to get replaced with Therian temporarily. And so, I need to have Therian in the party in order to access the chests. But with that being said, it's actually pretty easy to get into these places and out. I don't need him to be around much. I don't think. Because it's just very easy for me to just walk over there and get the chests now. Thanks to Ophelia having that skill. So with that being the case, I could drop Therian from the party to bring Ulbrich back in. That's certainly an option. And if I were to bring Ulbrich back into the party, one of the things that I could do is I could actually I could give him the hunter skills, at which point he'll have access to... Will be with you, traveler. Mayhap you can help me. You see, I'm on a journey to visit my grandchild, but I seem to have lost my way. I was bound for Clearbrook, but 'tis not clear where I was. Okay. Can I seduce you successfully? No? Okay, well... So, we'll replace Brian for now. Let the flame guide your path. Oh, hello, sister. I can see that you're hard at work. So he said he was going to Clearbrook? So that's easy enough. So this is East Saintsbridge Traverse. This is Saintsbridge. Where's Clearbrook? Clearbrook's over here. Oh. Where are we now? We do have a thing here. So what is this class going to be? Oh, I actually have no idea what this class is going to be, because it's Shrine of the Healer. Oh, Shrine of the Healer! Nice! Oh, this is the apothecary. Right, the apothecary was next in line, not the thief. Voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler! I am Dota, the Charitable. Unto thee, who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart knowledge of the heavens. And what does that guy do? That guy has the ability to, if he's high enough level, he just arbitrarily learns information. So, without any risk. So, I guess we'll go over this way. Hey buddy, how's it going? Out here. So we made it to Saintsbridge. Nice. That's right, I had business here. Deal with that later. We're just going to save the game and immediately pop out of here to deliver our cargo. And I think, yeah, we will in fact find. So where's the? Oh right. Come to me, friend. Dubious gold ore.
Region to ye.
Nina's brother's the best apothecary in the whole village.
Hey.
Yay, grandchild! Granddad? Oh, it's good to see you again, lad. Here's the gift I promised. Huzzah! Thanks, Granddad! I'm sorry I took so long. I lost my way and I'd never find it again. Whoops. And now my legs are weary. I can barely take another step. Are your legs hurting, Granddad? Because we got Medicine Man in town who can cure just about anything. Is that right, lad? Mayhap I'll pay you a visit then. Then you and me can play, right, Granddad? Aye, that sounds grand. Thanks, BT, fair traveler. I am a fair traveler, you're right. 2 grand, not too shabby. Anything shiny from you? Nope. Still the same stuff. SSDD. Okay, so we have gotten to here. We have checked this. So we're missing one more. And I wonder where it is. I could see it being up here, potentially. The healer one was all the way down here. Which I guess makes sense, because she's here. So who is it that I'm missing right now? So we have Merchant, we have Cleric, we have Scholar, we have Warrior. Oh, never mind. We actually do have them all. We have them all because we also have Dancer, and Dancer is none for her. So yeah, we got all the classes. Nice. That's very cool. So what that means is that we should probably just pop back over here to Quarry Crest, and we can get this mission done. We are going to change up our skills. Because I think I can get a decent amount of EXP off of these things.
Greeting to ye. Oh,
Oh, Travel Panther.
Hey.
Are you going to help Ollie? That's the plan. I thought he was your sworn enemy in the trading business. He was and is, but only in business. He hasn't been good for my sales, but it's not like I hate him as a person, you know? Don't you think this is the perfect chance to get rid of a thorn in your side? Maybe that's how thieves work, but to be not honest traders. He gets on my nerves for sure, but what's the point if I don't beat him fair and square? Suit yourself. I'll not be taking advice from thieves, thank you very much. She's got some steel in her bones, that one. Did you say something? Nothing important. Pay no mind to this thief. Okay, so we have... Oops. We have our thief in our party for now. Do we want to change that, or do we want to keep the thief? Also, do we have someone else who wants to be... we already have somebody else as cleric, right? Yeah, you're already cleric as secondary. Is there another skill that I want her to learn? Do I want... I'm just going to save it. And I think we can just go obliterate that boss now. I could be wrong, but I think that boss is going to be a cakewalk at this point. Oh, right. Do I need to go pick up someone useful? I am, yes, I'm going to go back to Sunshade just to pick up certain things. Oh, she's level 20 now, isn't she? She can pick up an even higher level character. But I like the idea of using a spellcaster, honestly. So who do we want to summon? Her. You know what? Mental augmentation sounds fine. Okay, let's do it. A minute now, wouldn't you care to spend more time with me? No, that's a show your sight for sore eyes. Okay, so we're now able to go out. The mental augmentation might end up being useful, might end up being completely useless. We just won't know for now. Either way, we are ready to head out. We've got all of our classes unlocked, and we should be able to start building like cool combinations. Hey Celestial. It is the Arctole. Does not surprise me. My trash is the best trash in all of the world. Not gonna lie. It is really impressive trash. So I don't blame you at all. I have to stop myself from just taking my trash back every single time, but I know that there's people out there who need it, and so I have to throw it away. I love how Therian's just wearing the, like, sack. Okay, so Primrose can actually do a lot of damage to these. Because they are weak against spears. Man, she hypothetically could have done a lot of damage to them. Is it time to try out a firestorm beam? Nah, I'm gonna actually do it heals. Oh my god. Well, she's healing for a lot more now.
Out of my way.
Let's see. Let's go with HVP.
You're too
I am ready.
You can do it, Primrose. I believe in you. That's not that much damage. Oh, whoa. You have AoE heals? This is unacceptable behavior, friends.
My turn now.
Okay, Ophelia. The time has come. No more nice cleric. All murder.
Flame guides us true.
Nice. Well, I'm glad your connection is being nice to you for once. Murder time has come. Man, we actually have a lot of
They are realistic.
damage types available now.
out of my way.
Don't want to use a Trade Tempest.
The winds of fortune howl.
I am ready. Level slash.
Level slash.
Here I go.
You. Okay, we're gonna just break one of these.
My turn.
Ash card.
Flames. Current.
Is Ash in here? He's probably giving me the silent treatment because I'm not using the Ash core character right now, but I need the thief in my party temporarily. I need him. How else am I supposed to steal all the things?
Come on, I've got better things to do.
It's my turn now.
We got Trade Tempest.
The winds of fortune howl.
Breaks those two immediately.
My turn.
So what Weak against fire? You are weak against fire! Well, now. That changes things in my favor. Okay, let's do a peacock strut on Ophelia. I just want to see how much damage this is going to do.
My turn.
Give it to me.
Flames.
Murder.
Ah, clerics.
I hope I grow more of them.
I love making clerics into black mages. I'm sorry. It's just like the best thing in existence. It's just, oh. Well, I can heal and kill. And I heal, and I heal, and I murder, murder, murder.
Quick.
I'll not be defeated.
So she can just immediately break both of these.
Flames, burn this away.
She didn't quite instigate the whole enemy party, but it's not bad. I'm actually going to use share SP right now, just to get that done. She can use...
Knighthood, bring your shade.
What to do?
I'm glad I did, actually, because those things are still alive.
We got more than
There's...
a bargain.
Look, it's not evil to murder everyone. Murdering everyone is good. You can tell because the person who's best at murdering everyone right now is the cleric, and clerics are always good. There's no such thing as a cleric of an evil deity. Such a thing couldn't possibly exist. What are you even talking about? It's just lunacy.
I am ready.
Peacock
The
strut.
peacock struck.
Which is also just a great name for a frickin' thing. Oh. I'm gonna activate Peacock Strut. Which question?
Let's do it.
Oh, what do I think of the game? I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot more now that I've gotten the unlock for the different jobs, because I now have infinitely more to play with. It's like I went from having absolutely no character customization and like very limited capacity to really meaningfully scale up my characters, to now having just huge amounts of customization, as well as the ability to, if I pick up some really nice weapon, I can just equip it, right? So I just have to swap to the appropriate class. So
I am ready.
it also gave me a very strong reason to go out there and grab all the stuff.
The peacock struck.
Peacock Strut again.
My turn.
And we are going to steal. No, we're going to steal from the Woodrun. So there we go, that's 23.
I'll not be defeated. Flames, burn this away. I am not made for such battles.
But the other thing that I love that they cosplay as each other. I love that they cosplay as each other when they take on the other person's class as a secondary class. Like, that's just amusing to me. They don't look just, like, generically like X class. They are actually wearing clothes that are specifically reminiscent of the other character, and that's just great. Do I actually want... I think I do. I'm gonna give this to... Oh, never mind. This is a hat, and she needs the hat to do things. Okay, so... This actually gives her evasion. I'm gonna keep that on her, because she is my tank, after all. Do I want him to have it? No. I want her to have it. Tasty Helm is really good. I'm glad that I brought the thief in here. I'm glad I didn't bring that stupid warrior guy. Pfft, warriors.
I'm ready.
Who needs them? Ugh. Gross.
Level slash.
Here I go.
Yeah, I was worried for a little bit that I had taken on a set of challenges that was just not going to be feasible. And that's always sad when that happens. But
My turn.
am I farther than you? Or am I just in a different location than you? Because from a practical perspective, like, it's all just, like, random locations.
Out of my way.
Let's see. I'm actually gonna defend,
Here I go.
so I can collect.
Thank you.
Yeah. Give me all the money. Beat it to death.
I hope
Yes.
I will
But yeah, I haven't gotten very far in. This is like the first, like, I guess it's the second mission. It's like chapter 2 for the merchant. But yeah, if you don't want any spoilers at all, I'm literally about to walk into a story sequence, just so you know. This is the boss chamber for this area.
Flame, protect us.
Yeah. I mean, occasionally I do actually get an arc mode that I legitimately cannot do. And it's not terribly uncommon for me to have to tinker with the arc mode to make it work. It's actually reasonably common. But, I don't know, I just prefer to be able to be like, yes, this is actually going to work, everything's going to be great. And this is actually one of those cases where it seems like it's going to work out. Which is great. I don't think I need a firestorm, I think I just need a fireball, so... That's a yes.
I hope I grow more.
Oh, it's so good. But yeah, I would guess in probably 15 or 20 minutes, I'll be done with this fight, and then I'll be just puttering around, not doing story stuff again. So, that to give you like a time frame on that. So, incoming! Not yet. Let's heal ourselves first. I'm actually gonna have her do it, because she can do this. And she can rest up and fight.
Oh my.
How fair are my coffers? Overflowing as always, sir. And I expect even greater profits with those stones. As if I wasn't wealthy enough already to think these dirty rocks would prove more valuable than gold. Those rocks belong to us. Perhaps Omar rattled your brains a bit too hard. Let me remind you that this land, all of it, belongs to me. So even if ants like you manage to dig up something beneath the surface, it's mine. You don't want to make an enemy out of me. I can crush bugs like you with the bottom of my shoe. Between the mines and the stones, my profits will continue to grow. It's only a matter of time before I'm the wealthiest man in the realm.
Hold it right there.
Hold it right there, buddy.
Green pea?
So good.
Come to inquire about
So
a job,
good.
have you?
So good.
Very well.
Green pea.
I'd sooner eat those rocks than work for you.
You're as much of a fool as the boy is, then. To think two self-styled merchants would be so averse to making money.
Yellow.
You should know that I pay my loyal men quite well. Everyone has a price. that more than ever after I chased out that stubborn old landlord and took control here.
Oh no.
You... what?
There's nothing that money can't buy. So, what's your price?
I just still find it so funny that, like, that article that I wrote and cracked years and years and years ago about, like, the implicit defense of feudalism that's in, like, most fantasy and sci-fi is just still so relevant today.
For all I know,
Like,
you could be a fraud just like
this guy-
the old man.
This guy could not just be an evil guy who, like, legitimately owned this land. He has to be some guy who does not actually legitimately own the land. Like, he ran out the guy who ran the place.
Shut up!
Shut up, your face.
Didn't he tell you his father's
Oh, no.
an infamous swindler in the South?
Infamous swindler.
He made a fortune scamming gullible sops with fanciful half-truths.
Say it ain't so.
Until, that is, he got swindled himself by a trusted friend of all people. Saddled with debt, poor Maroof ended up bankrupt. A sad tale.
Single tear.
Ali...
There's no room for emotions in business. The poor, stupid fool.
Say that one more time.
Say that one more time. I dare you.
What's that?
Insult my father's name one more time and I'll... My father was a good, honest man.
I think this game would work better as
Show
a,
his
like, pure
customers what they
parody, to
want.
be honest.
And his words made them happy.
Maybe it was a parody in
Nothing but a
Japanese.
lousy, lying dog. Those with money make the rules, boy. Second-rate peddlers like you and your old man should shut up and die like the paupers you are.
That's interesting.
Son of a...
If you won't work for me, I'll just find another way to make money off of you. You won't sell for much, but it's better than nothing.
Because, like, this guy's basically, like,
Mr. Morlock.
a parody of an evil merchant, and these people are kind of a parody of, like, the good merchants. I wonder if...
Never in my life have I heard someone spout such cruel words. Your coffers may be overflowing, but you're still morally bankrupt.
Oh, go on.
You make a mockery out of others like you're getting paid for it. You cheat your workers
makes
out
all
of
the
their
money.
hard-earned money and monopolize their profits. If anyone's a swindler here, it's you.
It seems you've forgotten your own manners. Omar, let's help the girl remember her place.
But I could see with only just, like, a slight difference in the way that they present this, like, all of this text being, like, full-on parody.
It's time.
So I
you
wonder if that's
learned
what this
that
was in
money is
Japanese.
might.
Because that line is, like, a
Let's get
parody
down to business.
line.
My
I'm kind
turn
of
now.
used to that with Japanese stuff, though, is the problem, where it's like, where's the line between what's parody and what's, like, legit? Let's see. I think some of these were weak against wind, right? Yes, the two in the back are weak against wind. So, with that being the case, we can actually just use Trade Tempest with multiple people.
Well then,
And we can summon Brian. His name was Brian. Ooh. Oh, that's an axe skill? I was not expecting that. Let's see, do we want to use a level slash? No, we're going to use Insight.
Eyes up here.
So with Insight, we'll be able to counter all the attacks. Okay, we probably should not have done that, actually. Though she does have very high
my turn now.
evasion, which is nice. So one of them
The winds
can get broken by this. Nice.
I am ready.
And he is weak against daggers. So let's go ahead and use Peacock Strut on Ophelia.
The peacock strut. My turn.
I don't want to use Thief Skills right this second. Instead, I'm going to use Trade Tempest. So we're going to get that broken.
I'll do my best.
Are you going to be weak against sticks? Probably not. I'm actually just going to use
Wounds be healed.
a minor heal right now. Firestorm coming out for quite a lot of damage.
Out of my way.
Alright, so Therian, I think I'm actually going to just use full-on nuke here. That is full break.
Go.
We can have her use max rank Tempest.
The winds of fortune howling.
And now we can use. We just used fire, and fire was not any of the weak points, so we're gonna use Blizzard instead.
Be intoxicated.
And that is 6,000 damage, and you're weak against. Oh man, he's weak against ice. So we just like instigate these people. Get wrecked. Let's see here. Are you gonna be weak against spears? Let's find out. You are weak against spears as well. Okay, so I can use 1,000 spears anytime I want to break him instantly. Let's see. I'm gonna use, I guess, armor corrosive just for the hell of it. Maybe. Do I want to do that? No, I want to steal from you. Oh, cannot steal.
I see.
I am ready.
He's inside
Eyes
again.
up here.
What to do?
Why cannot I? Weird. Let's see. I'm actually going to donate BP to Ophelia. That way, next round, Ophelia can use a triple thinger. Oh, so much damage. Oh my god. Tightens his defenses, huh? You would. Alright, we're actually not going to use this right this second, I don't think. Am I? Yeah, he's not at half-life yet, so since he's not at half-life yet, we're just going to use a normal blizzard.
Here I go.
Dear time, and then it is time for 1,000 spears to stab you in the face. And then it's time to go out and do something deadly, like stealing his pee, or maybe just collect. Alright, let's go with CLSP, I guess.
I appreciate it. Really.
my best. Take care of yourself. Be
Don't have Peacock thing. So it does look like it's about a 50% increase to your thinger. Anything I want to do here? Rest.
Time for a break.
I see.
Stabby.
I am ready.
Alright, Tavern Patron is gonna get summoned up. I want to see what they do. So, that's a dark spell.
I'll do my best.
Tightened his defenses again. Interesting.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
I'm ready. Are you?
Here I go.
He's actually not going to go until the end of next turn. So, I can do a Peacock Strut
The
here.
peacock strut.
And then we can get some good
Out of my way.
stuff going here. So, do Steel SP.
I appreciate it.
Farewell, friend, it's
Let's
time
do
for
this.
you to fall over and die soon. It's 1200 damage.
I am ready.
Right. Let's see here. We got. Do we want to do 1,000 Spheres max rank? I think we do. Not very much damage, honestly. It's only 400 damage per hit.
I'll do my best.
But we've got Ophelia able to do. Do I want to do a rank 2 Blizz or just rank 1? I think I'll just do rank 1.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
You know, I should have just summoned the dude. Because he would be able to do probably half of the amount of damage she's doing anyway. Which is totally worth it. Let's see, Steel SP.
Try this.
I am ready.
He's in sight.
Eyes up here.
Dun, dun, dun. So we have. I'm gonna go ahead and use Holy Light. And it is weak against light. That's good to know.
Well then.
Doesn't really change much, but. Another 4 grand. Ophelia is just obliterating right now.
Out of my way.
So I can use an HP thief.
Try this.
Let's do this.
I am ready.
I'll do my best.
Summon Brian up. Firestorm.
I am ready.
Okay. Do I want to? Yes.
I'll not be
Let's do
defeated.
it.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
Still not
My
dead.
turn now.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was silly. Let's see here. That it? That's it. So that's a wrap. We got this guy down.
Got more than you bargained for.
110 EXP. We got Omar's axe. Interesting. I wonder if that's any good.
No.
Omar, after all I spent on you. Give up, Mr. Morlock. You've lost. Now apologize to Ali for what you said about his father. Green Pea.
Hey,
Well, Mr. Morlock? I'm so terribly profusely sorry. I take it all back. Every word.
so
Good. I take it you'll be leaving this town never to return? Run, Morlock. Run away and never return. Being a good merchant's about timing. You need to know when to cut your losses. Or haven't you heard of sunk costs?
what to do?
I foresee great misfortune in your future if you stay. Come on, Bob. Better opportunities await us. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Now to find someone honest to run this town.
Tressa. As much as I hate to say this, I owe you one. And a merchant always pays his debts.
Clearly.
You have my word.
Maybe a Lannister now?
I'll hold you to it.
What Morlock said about my old man? It's true. Some did call him a swindler. But it was a lie, spread by competitors who were jealous of his talent.
Clearly.
And while it's true my father was deceived by his friend and forced to take on his debt, it doesn't diminish the things he taught me. Our words have the power to make our customers happy. So I'll follow in my father's footsteps, work hard, and go back home with enough money to pay our debts in full.
Ali.
Say, have you ever heard of the Merchant's Fair?
Ooh.
It's the greatest auction in the realm held each year in Grandport. The
Grand
wealthiest and most influential people the world over come to feast their eyes on treasures beyond your imagination. They say there's nothing you can't buy at the Merchant's Fair.
That sounds incredible.
I'm going to go there and make my dreams come true. If you can make it at the fair, you can make it anywhere.
You really do have a way with words, Ali. Guess I'll be seeing you in Grandport.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yay, Grandport.
Well, we still need to have our rematch. And what better place to settle the score than the Merchant's Fair?
I'll bring my best treasure. If you think you stand a chance, I suggest you do the same.
I'll find the greatest treasure there is. You'll see.
You'll see.
Good.
I'm gonna be awesome.
Once you have it, come find me at the fair. I'll be the one drawing the largest crowd.
They won't stick around for long after I get there.
You're sounding less green already, Green Pea.
Is she though? I mean,
See you at
I
the
don't feel
fair.
like she's changed her tune at all.
Sharing a connection with someone new, for however brief a time, is unforgettable. After we met, all I wanted to do was forget Ali. But he sure knows how to make a lasting impression.
I think she has a crush on Ali.
Now, I think I've found a good rival in him. Funny how things turn out. And now I know my final destination, Grandport, and the Merchant's Fair.
Wait, final destination? Are we already in
For
Final
now,
Destination
I'll
territory?
follow in the footsteps of the nameless traveler and make for Victor's Hollow.
Okay, gotcha. I was like,
There I'll find
What?
myself a treasure beyond my wildest dreams.
Victor's Hollow. Have we already been to Victor's Hollow? I think we have. So I think we're going to be able to teleport there. We're not going to immediately, but we'll do it eventually.
Oh,
Let's see.
Hello there.
Okay, so we've now got 50 grand in the bank. And we are saving up for probably the staff first, is my guess. Though we might end up getting some other stuff, depending. Do we want to do Cyrus's thing? Probably not yet. So, interestingly enough, her next one is available already. Do we want to go do Primrose Chapter 2? Primrose Chapter 2 is going to be a bit of a hard left turn after this one, because Primrose is going to be like more drama and less melodrama. Ophelia, it's kind of tempting to do Ophelia's next, just because she's currently our carry. But weirdly enough, that axe is a weird item to get, because the character that we were doing the quest for is not someone who can actually use it. So Evil Ward isn't actually important, so I don't know that I want to pick up the next skill for Cleric for her. Not yet. Scholar, we do want to pick up the next thing for, so let's pick up Lightning Blast. This will help us a lot. Even if the support skill isn't that good, but it's something at least. Prevents us from being surprised. Use 3 random counters. I'll go ahead and put on Inner Strength for now. But we do clearly need to get more skills. We also need to figure out, we don't actually have anybody who can use axes at the moment. And I'll need to figure out if I want to fix that. But it turns out the world isn't that huge. We were able to explore quite a substantial chunk of it already. So Alphen is over here. Do I want to... I guess I could do Chapter 2 for him. Just remove Therian from the party. Alright, I think what I'm going to do, and this is... yeah, this is going to work well. I'm going to pop over to... not Victor's Hollow. I'm going to pop over to Still Snow, and we're going to do the Still Snow thing, but before I do, I think I'm going to... I think I'm going to replace Therian with Ulberic again, because Ulberic I can set as a thinger. Oh, he already... I'm a dope. Okay, so Therian was in trouble there. But Ulberic, I can set his secondary to Hunter. And if I set his secondary to Hunter, he has access to every weapon type except daggers and stabs. And I already have enough of those other types, so give him that. He can have a normal longbow for now, but not for very long. Hopefully I can pick up a new longbow here.
Good day.
Someday I'm gonna leave this villager and become the greatest singer. Okay, so this guy wants a rematch, so that's not too bad. I can do that easily. Well, I say I can do that easily. I hope I can do that easily. We'll find out. And we'll get this mission done. He's only strength 4, so this should actually be very easy. Okay, let's do it. I'm looking forward to this encounter.
Let us fight with honor. The battle is truly joy. Out of my way!
Okay, so sword is not the appropriate thing to use. Improved offense.
Now
Okay, so you're still no problem.
victory! Have at you! Have at you! My blade is dead by 1,000 cuts!
I did not need to use Thousand Spears. That was a complete waste, but that's fine. Healing grape, yeah, healing. I like how it's her now instead of him. Whew, you're every bit as strong as I'd imagined. Very far indeed have I yet to come as a knight. But that matters not. I feel I have understood something new this day. In battling with you, I will set off again with renewed vigor. You there, boy. Was your father perhaps a member of the Knights Ardent? You look quite uncannily alike to a certain member of the Knights Ardent who once saved my life. You knew my father? Certainly I did. A hero he was. He saved us all. A hero? I was just a wee mite when this all happened, mind. But I still remember those days of terror. Our village was being preyed upon by a whole pack of aggressive beasts. The only one who was able to take up the sword and fight was that father of yours. Even knowing that he would be alone in his fight, he did not abandon us in his hour of need. He marched right out of this village, not a man at his back, and fought off the beasts for us. It was thanks to your father that I'm here today to relate this tale to you. My conviction grows ever stronger. I knew my father was no deserter. Yet he was stripped of his knighthood all the same. The truth must still be out there somewhere. Then let us meet again someday. 6,600 ducats. Not too shabby. Alright, so I need to go to the inn to hear a tale. Is that how this works? Trail of the Left-Handed Man leads you to Still Snow. Hoping to find some clues to his whereabouts, you take a walk through town. Let's do this. The story so far. Primrose has embarked on her journey at last. Her quarry, 3 men marked with the sign of a crow. She hunts for the men who killed her father. After years of waiting and listening, she has at last a clue. So she hunts the man marked on his left arm. She's guided by a hard-won map, stolen from her former master, Helganish, with deadly force. The path has been a long one, but she comes at last to Still Snow, the frozen town where she was told she might find the man she seeks. Will their paths cross at last in this cold land? Not once has your dagger left my side. Not since the day they took you from me. Nor will it until the day I have my revenge. Watch over me, Father. Still Snow, this is where the map led me. But how will I find the man I seek? Well, he is expecting you. He's expecting a dancer to show up, so... He must be here if this is where he summoned Helganish. Perhaps one of his villagers to see them. It's like if you wander around town, you'll probably find him that way. Just saying. Okay. So, Dokue, Dokue, Dokue. It's rather lively in here, isn't it? A stage simply waiting for someone to give a show. Dazzled eyes may loosen lips. I trust no one will mind if I take the stage. Plus, you gotta warm yourself up, right? Like, this is a cold place. Bravo! Now that was a treat for the eyes. I've never seen such a beauty. Where'd she come from? No, it couldn't possibly be.
What a girl.
I've never seen dancing like that around here. It was like an angel had descended from heaven. I thank you for your kind word, my lords. But kind words will not help me find my man. Can no one tell me something of import?
Lady Primrose.
It is you, isn't it, Lady Primrose?
What?
Can it truly be Ariana?
Yes.
And honored you remember me, I was but a humble servant to House Azelhart. It is the guiding light of the sacred flame that led us to each other this day. So it looks like everyone worships the sacred flame. It's hard to believe that 10 years have passed since those dark times. I feared that we'd lost you as well, my lady, but here you are alive and more beautiful than ever. What of you, Ariana? How did you come to live in this distant land?
In truth,
After that terrible incident, I was relieved of my duties. I wandered from city to city, living in the streets and performing menial tasks to keep myself fed. I came here to Still Snow some time ago. Here I make a modest living as a...
how about it?
As a what?
Oh,
But Lady Primrose, what brings you on a journey so far from home? She's also an assassin.
actually,
I'm searching for a man. I have reason to believe he's here, and so I followed this map.
Ariana.
Do you know anything about the place marked here?
What?
I do not. I fear I cannot help you, my lady. I'm not being suspicious or dubious at all. No, I don't know what you're talking about. She knows the place, and I'd wager she knows the man as well. Please don't hold back, Ariana. You must tell me what you know.
Hey.
I beg of you. We should not speak of this here. Come with me. Quick, to a back alley where I can be assassinated properly. Of course, Ariana, wherever you like.
Come along now.
Our dormitory is not far from here. We'll be able to talk freely there. Dormitory? Dormitory.
This place.
What is this place?
In truth,
This serene little town has a dark, dirty secret. A brothel frequented by patrons for the realm over.
what?
This one got brothel from, like, what are these outfits for, like, a world-famous brothel?
Yes.
That's where I make my living. That's right, Primrose. I'm a whore. Join the club, man. I mean, aren't we all? This town is not far from Flame's Grace, you see. It's a convenient enough place for customers to visit. Some of our best customers would be troubled if their patronage came to light, so the brothel's existence, our existence, remains a secret. The poorest kept secret in all the Frostlands, perhaps, but the public turns a blind eye.
So then,
And this map I came upon, it leads there. More precisely, it leads to a certain meeting place. A meeting place?
Yes.
The location of the brothel is never shared openly. No one would dare put it on a map. Rather, the map leads to a certain location where a carriage comes to carry customers to their destination. Ariana, might I ask you one favor?
of course.
Anything, my lady.
How about it?
Let me board that carriage tonight. I told you that I'm searching for a man. A man with the mark of a crow tattooed on his left arm.
What?
Exclamation point! Dot dot dot. It is true the owner of the brothel has such a mark. But Lady Primrose, what do you intend to do when you find him?
I'll do what I must.
Yeah.
Lady Primrose.
I understand. Wakarimashita. Then, ready what you need and return to this place. The carriage will be waiting. Okay, so let's go save, and then we can do this. Ooh, we are really low on resources, but I'm sure it'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, party banter. Hey, Primrose, what's a brothel? I tried to ask Ariana, but she just hemmed and hawed and then wandered off. Tressa, there are some things children shouldn't know. Oh, come on, this is getting annoying. Someone just tell me. And I'm not a child, by the way. If you insist, lean in closer and I'll whisper it. ... Exclamation point! Do you get it now? Tressa? Your mouth's hanging agape. Oh, sorry, I forgot it was still open. Some things are better for children not to know, and then... You know what? It's fine. Children can learn all the things. Are we ready for this carriage yet? I don't know if I want to do this with...
Greetings to you.
Interesting. What do I want to do? I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's do it. Hopefully there aren't any locked chests in here.
Lady Primrose.
That man there is Orin. He drives the carriage. He has a sharp eye and suspicious nature. That's why he was hired. That is unfortunate.
I'm Primrose.
I wish you a pleasant evening, sir. I haven't seen you around here before. Are you a new girl? I am. This will be my first night in the Master's service. Well, no one's told me about it, so you ain't getting in my carriage. How has no one told you about it? You... Like, legitimately, Primrose was specifically requested.
In that case,
Before I came here, I was a dancer. Men said that once they'd seen me on stage, nothing could ever satisfy them again. Would you like a little show? I think you'll find it most stimulating.
I think not.
You done with your little show? I am. Did you not enjoy it?
No.
Seen better, seen worse, I reckon.
if you'll excuse me.
I see, then don't allow me to trouble you further. Get wrecked.
Lady Primrose.
It was a most beautiful dance, my lady.
Thank you.
But your praise is not the prize I sought. I did try to warn you, my lady. The man's no fool.
Fine then.
Indeed, I must find another way. Okay. So I need to use another person. The coachman's famous for his gruff and unfriendly manner. Apparently, the tavern barkeep was kind enough to get him a job, though. That's why I was so indebted to him. So I need the barkeep, then. So this is the Forbidden Dagger. Oh, so close. And by so close, I mean not terribly close, but so close. So I can allure the bartender now. Do I want to replace you, Ulrich? No. I'll keep Ulrich for now. Oh, whoops. Still need to do the allure. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend more time with me? You want to have a word with Orin? Yeah, I'll think about it. Master Barkeep. Always a pleasure to see my kind benefactor. What brings you here? You want me to give the new girl a ride? Takes on a whole new meaning when you realize it's a brothel. I mean, of course, sir, as you wish. Least I can do to repay your kindness. Hop in, woman. We don't have all night. It's weird that the customers are traveling in the same way as the employees. That's not remotely normal. Here we go then.
Primrose.
Father, please. Let me try just once more.
You have tried enough. Now you must be still and reflect upon why you continue to fail. You are my daughter, the lone daughter of House Azelhart. You must be strong, stronger than you are now.
Yes, Father.
Answer me this, Primrose. What is required of the head of a great house? The Lady of House Azelhart?
The Lady of House Azelhart must safeguard her family's success and glory. She must be strong enough that no other house might overshadow our own.
A fair answer. But hear me well, Primrose. Worth is not found in the eyes of others. That which truly matters most lies within. What the head of our house must value above all is faith.
Faith.
Faith shall be your shield. These are our house words, and what they mean is that you cannot waver until you have done what you know in your heart of hearts must be done.
So this is where
It
her
is
obsessive
the
personality comes
determination
from.
to keep your eyes fixed on the path before you, though 1,000 indignities may seek to trip you up along the way. You must find that faith in yourself.
Yes, Father.
Primrose, I would entrust this dagger to you. Our words are engraved upon the blade. See that they are engraved upon your heart as well.
Interesting. Why do I not have the dagger? Unless it's just my standard normal dagger.
Father. Lady Primrose, are you all right? Ariana. You must have been very weary.
I was just thinking about Father. Even in my memories, he will not stop lecturing me on how to live my life.
Get
Lord
wrecked.
Azelhart was a man of unwavering principles.
That he was. He taught me the sword, he taught me my letters, he taught me what it meant to live with dignity and honor. He taught me all that I know. He always told me, choose wisely what to believe in and have faith in your beliefs, for that faith shall be your shield. What do I believe in?
My lady?
End of the line. Here we are.
This is where I take my leave. And not a word of this to the man in charge. I don't know who you are, but I know you don't belong here. Why? Why do you think that? Like, it's very strange to me that we were the reason he was given the map in the first place was so he could send a dancer to here. His best dancer, which is Primrose. So Primrose belongs here. She's the person who they should be legitimately expecting to arrive. Once, long ago, House Hazelhart was locked in a vicious struggle with several other high houses. The tales say that my forebears dirtied their hands with many inglorious deeds in those days. One time, the head of House Hazelhart invited his liege lord to the castle for a great feast, only to murder him and every last man in his party to seek power for himself.
That's right.
This lord had been a cruel man, and perhaps my forebear did the common folk a great service, but it did not win him any friends. Still, my family never relinquished the power they had seized, and they never lost faith in their convictions.
Faith shall be my shield.
Unwavering belief in the righteousness of what they had done protected them from any slings and slights. Except for all the daggers. Did it? The petty squabbles of great houses concern me no longer. But our words still guide me, as they have guided my family for so long. As long as I have something to believe in, this is all I need. Lady Primrose, what is it that you believe in? Ariana swallowed the question, her words hanging in the air. She feared what the answer might be. Interesting.
What was that?
Did you say something, Ariana?
No.
It's nothing, my lady. What do you believe in? Murder, murder, murder.
Lady Primrose.
This is the Obsidian Parlor. The dark rumors about it never cease, yet it remains cloaked in shadow. They say men of influence from across the realm have their hands in the buying and selling of women here. I've plied my trade here for several years now. In that time, many of the girls who came here have disappeared as suddenly as they came. Yes, I'm a whore, and a cheap one at that, sold to this place for a price that would not buy you a good horse. Who knows when I will be sold again and where for another pittance? When I think of that. But why would a place like this have cheap prostitutes? I don't understand. Like, this seems like a very, very high-class establishment. It scares me. There's, like...
I'm sorry.
It's weird. Forgive me, Lady Primrose. I don't deserve your pity. Make your way through this cave. Yay, caves! It'll take you to the Master's chambers. If you go quietly, no one will be the wiser for your coming. But Lady Primrose, do be careful. I must be getting to work, so this is where I must leave you.
Thank you.
Of course, Ariana. Thank you for all you've done. Take care of yourself, and have faith. Have faith in my glory. That I will slay my enemies, as well as my friends. Cha-ching. Travel banter. Faith shall be your shield, a fine motto. You think so? 'Tis honest and forthright, virtues I strive to uphold. If you are in need of a swordsman to defend that motto, you need only ask. We are fellow travelers now, and so I am in your service. I'm very grateful for it, too. Having you nearby already gives me courage enough. But when you pledge your sword, why, I believe nothing will stop me. I hope that I might also call on your help should the need arise. Of course, whenever you need me. You have my sword. And my scarves!
May I hold this dance?
My turn now.
Merchant skills, let's do a trick time. You weak against it? Yes, you are. Weak to wind. Let's see. Do I want to... This thing's weak against spear. He has spear, so... Do this.
I am ready.
Use a level slash.
I'll do my best.
Do I want her... I'm gonna have her summon this guy, actually. Hopefully he'll do the AoE, and he does. It's a pretty good amount of damage.
My turn now.
I'm just gonna try to restore some of her stuff, because... she's in a little bit of difficulty right now.
You got more than you bargained for.
For a second I thought that money was EXP, and I'm like, ho! Ho! So Secret Path, Danger level 21. So we are... Okay, this is the road to the Obsidian Parlor. So it turns out that we don't need that thing at all. Could have just followed the map. Okay, that is There's always a choice. Let's see. You are weak against sword.
What to do?
And have her rest. I might need Ophelia to pick up the rest skill, actually. You ready for a level slash? Yes, we are. Boom. I had a suspicion they'd all be weak against sword.
My turn.
Do I want to use Firestorm? I don't think so.
I am ready.
So they're wind sentinels, so they are presumably strong as wind. Apparently they're not.
Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down. With each battle,
And those things have this.
stronger.
Oh wow, 200? That's a crazy amount of experience for such weak enemies. Nice. Pop over here first.
Flame, protect us.
So,
Let's do this.
not weak against that.
Have at you.
I feel like you're weak against spears.
Death by 1,000
You are weak
cuts.
against spears. Nice! You got the double break right off the bat.
Well then,
His name was Brian. And we got 400 damage for free. Kind of for free. Not weak against daggers.
here I go.
Now then.
We do some amount of damage.
I am ready.
I'll do my best.
You are weak against sticks. Interesting. So Ophelia levels up. Save the game. This place might actually be absolutely amazing for leveling up.
Flame, protect us. Here I go. Well then. Yeah.
The battle is truly joined.
I am ready.
I'm not going to do a peacock strut, actually. I'm just going to do a normal attack. There's only 2 of them.
My turn now.
Called light curators. They might actually be weak against the dark.
Victory shall be mine.
And Ophelia now has, like, all the stuff in the world. I think I'm going to have her just... let's use the lightning blast.
The flame guides us.
Burr
through.
zap. Energizing pomegranate.
Step right up.
I am ready.
Wait, what?
Level slash.
Oh wow, I just missed half of them.
Let's do this! The winds of hope are howling.
That was pretty sad.
Victory shall be mine.
Actually, I have him use a level flash as well. So that thing is weak against sword. Good to know. Now time to summon Brian to do his job.
I am ready.
And now we go ahead and stab you in the face. And then stab your friends as well. Everyone at the same time.
What to do?
I'm actually going to use Luminescence.
Illuminate.
Now
My turn now.
Fire! 1300 damage for 8 is not bad. Not bad at all. So that's 200 EXP. Oh man. So if I can get her some good speed, I can just pop in here and just blow everything up really quick. Meanwhile,
Well,
enter.
I beg your pardon.
Master Rufus, pray have mercy and hear my plea. She was my only daughter. I spared no effort in raising her to be a fine lady. Each day I brushed her beautiful hair and dressed her in the finest silks. She was everything to me. But then she was sullied by the son of a country lordling. She could not bear the being dishonored so, and on the evening of her wedding day she took her own life in her shame. Never again will I stroke my daughter's long, beautiful hair. And when I think of that lordling living his days in luxury with no punishment for his heinous deeds, it keeps me awake night after sleepless night. Master Rufus, please lend me your strength. Lend me your power that I might have vengeance against that sinful house.
Hey,
Father Eshard, we are friends, are we not? But of course. Friends don't tell friends to assassinate people. And friends are always there with a helping hand in time of need. I trust you will lend your strength when I am in need. You are Bishop of the Order of the Sacred Flame. You have much to offer me.
Yes.
Anything you wish, Master Rufus. Anything at all.
good.
Then it would be my pleasure to help you. You must be lonely after the loss of your precious daughter, Father. I'll give you one of my own girls. How about Ariana? She's close to your daughter's age and has a sweet enough disposition. Use her as you like, and I trust you will enjoy her.
I am exceedingly...
Oh, thank you, Master Rufus. Truly, your generosity knows no bounds. Debts are such tricky business. But one must make hay while the sun shines. I was under the impression that he was asking him to assassinate the guy. And maybe he's going to do that in addition to giving him a prostitute?
What to do?
Wind! Okay, so that breaks those.
I am ready.
Do we want to try a Night Ode? I guess there's not really much reason to when we have Level Slash.
I'll do my best.
Okay, let's get Brian out. Ooh.
victory shall be mine.
And let's see here. Level Slash. No, we can't use a Level Slash. No, we have to actually just break this. Actually, never mind. I assumed that the person wearing the white robes was my cleric, but the person wearing the white robes is the person who's cosplaying as a cleric. Mistakes were made. You weakness daggers.
The battle is truly joined.
My turn now.
Farewell, friends. So much damage. Yeah, we definitely have successfully settled on a location to level up if we need to level up later.
Here I go.
Because this is out of control. So we break both of those.
Now
So Primrose does have the ability to use swords, so she can break this one.
I'll not be defeated.
I'm just gonna use a rank 1 spell. That is not quite sufficient to get the job
Let's
done.
do this.
I'll do my best. No, you will not.
Okay, so she is defending because that allows her to regenerate up, and that means that in total we gained 4 MP during this fight. Not that it matters, we're getting so much EXP. Like, we're getting so much EXP, it doesn't matter, but it's fine. We're auto-saving. We can save the game. Is this the... Yep, so we're already here. Exclamation point!
The mark of the crow on your left arm. So we finally meet again. Do you have any idea how long I've waited for this day?
Have we met, milady? No, wait. You do look familiar. Didn't I see you dancing on a stage in some desert town?
Think back further. I am Primrose Azelheart.
Primrose Azelheart? The young lady of the house Azelheart? My, how far from home you've come.
Do you remember now? Do you remember me? My house, my father?
Jeffrey Azelheart. Yes, I remember him quite well. The man knew how to handle a sword. And he was no fool. It wasn't easy to bring him down. Though, bring him down, we did. For all his virtues, your father made far too many enemies. It's not good for one's health, you see.
It's not good for your health to make enemies. Fair point. Fair point.
What crime would you lay at his feet? What could he possibly have done to deserve death?
He came to know something which he had no right to know. And it fell to my friends and I to sweep things back under the rug.
I see. But surely you know well enough. Strike against another, and you invite a strike in return.
Is that so?
This dagger has never left my side. I have not relinquished it once, just as my memories of my father have never left me. He always told me to be true to my beliefs, to have faith in myself and never fail to carry out what I knew must be done. You three bearing the mark of the crow will kill you all. That is the only thing I believe in now. That is my reason for being. Be prepared to meet your fate, Crow.
You aren't the first to say such words to me. Like as not, it won't be the last. I will bury you, as I've buried all the rest.
I am Rufus, the left wing of the Crow. Now come, precious daughter of House Azelhart. I will send you to your father's side.
Time for the main event.
What to do?
Rufus the Crow. Alright, so we have the ability to collect from him, hypothetically. Use Trade Tempest. Those two are weak against it, which is good to know. I think I'm actually gonna stick to single target for now.
I am ready.
I think I'm gonna use a Peacock Strut on Ophelia.
I'll do my best.
I summon Brian. He's going to just attack like a damn chump.
I'll do my best.
We are going to use a normal fireball, I think. Just to start things off. That was silly, I should have used ice, because he's going to use at some point... Oh, those are weak against X. Cool. Trade Tempest...
I am ready.
He is not weak against daggers, shockingly enough. Do I want to use 1,000 Spears? No. Not weak against that either. So Roundhouse Kick does a little bit of damage to everybody. That's not good.
I'm ready.
Do I want to incite?
Eyes up here.
Sorry.
The battle is truly joy.
Use a level slash. They do not have any. Very weak to this. Do I want to use Trade Tempest?
Witness the miracle of healing. Well then.
They are weak against ice. Perfect. So,
I am ready.
Quick Strike is an AoE, so that means that we do need to burn these things down ASAP. I want to use Night Ode, or what do I want to handle this? Peacock Strut is active for one more turn. I'll just use a Night Ode to do as much damage to that one as possible, I guess. Trade Tempest. That thing's actually pretty low on HP, so I might not need to break it again. So I already used level slash, I think. Have I used an axe on you yet? I don't think I have, but I'm gonna try using a bow. Bow is not going to do the job. The time has come, my little friends, to talk of other things. Like your death. Alright, so not weak against fire, not weak against ice. Or, sorry, not weak against... Actually, no, not weak against ice either, so...
What's this?
Okay, she's knocked out. That's not great. Okay, I'm gonna use a normal heal more. She has functionally unlimited mana, so don't need to worry about her. So only 2 turns left on her thing there. I'll try. Okay, he's not weak against axe.
I'll do my best.
You weak against holy?
Oh, sacred light.
Yes. Okay, so we found a weakness. Took a while, but we got there.
Truly joy.
You are weak against spears. Interesting. Okay, so I thought that I had already checked that and that he wasn't, but it turns out he is weak against spears, so we have an easy path to breaking him. Do I want to break him this round instead? Yes.
My turn now. Sacred light.
My turn now.
So Primrose is going to be out for quite a while now.
Here I go.
Flames, burn this away.
4,000 damage.
My turn
Not
now.
too shabby.
Roll back.
Do I want to do this? Yes. And I'm actually going to have Ulberich use Insight.
Now then. Come.
Rather than have him do damage, because I can use him to break the guard over here. I don't have to get his AoE though.
Let's do this.
So let's use... I'm gonna use a normal heal wounds.
I will not be defeated. Let your wounds be healed.
Come at you. Out of my way. The battle is truly joy.
So she has a spear, right? I'm not gonna use
I am ready.
that yet. First, I'm actually going to give... I'm gonna give Peacock Strut to her for max duration,
Here I go.
because I don't see much reason not to. Now then, we can use light if we want. Alternatively, we can just stab it. Use Holy Light. Because Holy Light's actually going to do decent damage as well.
My turn now.
We're going to summon Brian back up. He's going to do a little bit of damage. Nothing too major.
Well then.
Alright, he's down to half-life.
The battle is truly joy.
Okay, we're going to use 1,000 Spears. Pretty decent amount of damage. Not a huge amount, but decent.
I am ready.
It's better than nothing. How about you? Do you want to use 1,000 Spears? There's no reason to actually do that right now.
What to do?
Holy light! So we got another 1,700,
I am ready.
and now we can do the max rank 1,000 Spears.
Now
Zippity zap. 6,000 damage! Oh! Let's see. Hey, Fixer. I know that people do solo runs of the game. Like, I know that one of the things that people do is, like, do solo runs with, like, solo knights. Like, as, like, the hardest type of solo you can do. But I don't know more than that. I don't really watch a lot of, streams and stuff like that. I mostly just do streaming myself. The girl has some fight in her. How does it taste, my lady? Is vengeance as sweet as you dreamed it would be after all these years? It is delicious, my friend, delicious. It's only just begun.
Listen to me.
Quite so, you have a long road ahead of you. Go home, girl, go home to Noble Court. There you will find the truth you seek. If you have the strength to face it.
Lady Primrose.
Fine then.
It is done. Now 2 remain. Also, where did the dude go?
Lady Primrose.
So it's as I thought. You've sworn yourself to avenging Lord Geoffrey.
That's right.
I have.
Lady Primrose.
With the Master dead, I'm free now.
Thank you very much.
You have my gratitude, my lady.
Faith shall be your shield. Lady Primrose.
What do you have faith in? Murder. Death. I wish I knew. Dagger in hand, I've asked myself the question time and again. What do I believe in? What path should I tread? Over and over I asked myself.
But
Every time the silent dagger is only answer left in my hands. To avenge father, that's all I have, my only reason to live. That's what I believe in, and I have faith that I will see it done.
farewell.
Ariana. Oh, my poor lady. So Primrose departs from Stillsnow, the path before her yet long. 2 men still await the kiss of her dagger, and now she knows where her next stop in her journey will be. The truth will be found in Noblecourt, her hometown. So she turns her feet to the flatlands, hoping to returning to the beginning in hopes that she might bring her journey to an end. Well, I don't know about an end. I mean, we still got 2 people left, so clearly we're not at the end yet. And we just got the achievement, Faith shall be our shield. Alright, so that was pretty simple compared to the other ones so far. So we're making progress. So to answer your question, Fixer Streaming, I heard about the Solo Knight long time ago. Like, that was like stuff that I was reading up on GameFAQs forums back in the day. I used to habitually read the GameFAQs forums for quite a lot of different games. I haven't actually seen. I don't think I've seen a solo run. No, I don't think I've actually seen any solo runs. I don't know that I've actually watched really any runs that other people have done. I watched a little bit of the Salt Core guy. He was in my channel for a bit, so I watched a little bit of his run just to see what he was on about. But yeah, so I don't usually watch stuff. I basically just do the research on the actual like game mechanics, and then I just dive in myself. So generally speaking, when I'm looking for information on runs and stuff like that, I'm looking at text sources. I'm not looking at video sources. So So yeah. But I am thinking about doing Might Magic 7 at some point. I might do that after I finish this one. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know how far he made it. He was in, like... I think he was in Iron Fist when I was watching him. So, but he... I don't know that he ever actually finished the game. So it's entirely possible that he never made it terribly far. When you're doing sort of like roguelike strats, you really do run into problems where the game systems really aren't designed for that. So if you don't have access to the right spells, things get really rough really fast for you. But I don't know. That was in Might Magic 6. I also don't know if he might have done Might Magic 7 as well. Might Magic 7 is fun to do with my rule set because the way that I do the rule set, you run into this sort of cascade of at what point does something count as transitioning from one area to another. So basically, the way that I do overland area transitions is like, because you have to finish all of the interior areas, to a degree, it's debatable that the final area in the game is actually a subcategory of, like, it's a subcomponent of the Barrow Downs. So if you go to the Barrow Downs, then I have to go into the actual Dwarf Town. But then in the Dwarf Town, there's another area transition that doesn't require overland travel. So you have to go through there, and from there you end up in the Thunderfist area. And from there you kind of have... like, so the way that I set up the rules is kind of interesting, because you can't really progress with the plot without potentially getting into this cascade failure. I think in the past I have cut that short and only gone as far as like Thunderfist and Nyone, but I'm not sure. I might have actually done it as hardcore as it should be legitimately, and if I haven't, then that's even more of a reason to do the run again, because I think... I'm curious, so knights can't upgrade until they finish that area. I know that. And neither can wizards, actually. So you're stuck at rank 1 for some of your classes until you get there. But that would mean that I would have to do rank 1 with several of the classes going into the Land of the Giants. So... that would be kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm tempted to do another Might Magic 7 run, but I will do that on another thing. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, you end up with... when you're looking at that area, you do end up with this weird situation where wherever you go from there, you're kind of making an arbitrary distinction unless you go all the way to the Land of the Giants. So choosing to do the arbitrary cutoff of just the Troglodyte dungeon and then having the other stuff be part of the Nyone region makes a huge amount of sense. I think that's a really coherent way to do it. But, you know, the alternative is to just go with pure and utter madness, which is, of course, what I generally will tend toward. But I think I'm actually going to end things here for today, but I'm actually going to quickly check to make sure. I'm going to be AFK for just a second, then we either will be continuing on with this for a little bit longer, or we will not, depending on what response I get. So I'll be right back. And I return. That's really cool. Speedruns are really awesome. I do not have the dedication to the craft to ever do speedruns, because it turns out that doing math is a lot easier than than doing something that requires actual skill and talent. So that's very cool. That's very cool. I think that the speedrunning community is a very interesting community. Let's see here. What do we want to do here? We should probably pick up Aerostorm. This is like god tier. Let's see. Steel Foe, turn, deals heavy lightning damage. Da, da. Nice. Let's see. What do I want? Do I want to pick up the next? The next cleric skill isn't going to help me any, so I don't really need to do that. I could pick up the rest of these skills. I don't need surpassing power. This gives us increased chance for preemptive strike. I think I am actually just going to pick up some of these, so. Let's see what stuff we've unlocked. Increases crit rate. Ooh, 50% chance of attacking twice when performing a standard attack. That's pretty cool. I have him do standard attacks all the time. Let's see. Yeah, it's about practice, right? And practice is something that I am frankly allergic to. I would rather do 40 hours of research and then try something once than spend 40 hours practicing it. That's just how I work. So, like, I'm a very heavily research-oriented person who doesn't like to, you know, actually work hard. But, you know, and again, it's just, you know, different people have different ways that they enjoy to, oh my god, that's level 40? Jeez. Challenging themselves. But I have actually a lot of hours in the Might and Magic series, so that changes things as well. Alright, anyway, I think I actually am going to end things here for now, because I'm not sure whether this stuff is going to go down now, but I am hungry and I need to get lunch or breakfast. It's 10 o'clock, so it's like, is it breakfast? Is it lunch? Who knows? It's both. It's neither. But that's going to be it for right now, so thank you for watching. It has been a pleasure streaming for you today, and I hope to see you again next time when we will probably be doing more of this, though if people keep reminding me that Might and Magic 7 exists, I might end up going back to Might and Magic 7 and just doing a Might and Magic 7 run just for the hell of it. You know, these things happen. So, anyway, that's it for today, so later, folks.